Today we're gonna have a very basic recipes that I want to show you how easy it is to just with almonds make a lot of delicious things. In this case, we're gonna make a smoothie and the delicious veggie wraps. If you don't have, if you don't want animal protein, this is a really good option. You don't need at all. You have all the vitamins, minerals, fiber that your body needs for the day. Basically, these recipes, they're plant-based. You're gonna, as soon as you finish soaking them, I mean, it's very easy to peel. The reason why the skin is not good also for our digestive system, even it's a good fiber. I mean, basically your body, they don't need. So if you soak one night before, it's gonna be easier to peel them. So it's gonna take you probably 10 minutes to do it. Or you can ask your kids to help you, and it's nice for them too. It's fun.
So the purpose of soaking almond is to peel off skin, right?
Yes.
So if
in this case, we're gonna use for cheese. So we don't need the skin. But if you think that you don't want the pulp at all, I mean, you can blend how it is. But yes, I really recommend completely to soak for the purpose that I told you. One is going to be creamy, and the second one is the enzyme that is not working for your stomach as well.
Sorry, one more time. So with the skin, it's not good for stomach? What did you say?
No. Yes, that's what I said.
So skin is not good digest?
Yes, it's very, I mean, our bodies taking so long to digest the almonds. So that's the reason why, I mean, that's not going to happen anything to you. It's just for your body takes a long time to digest. That's the only reason.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So I'm gonna continue with the milk. So I already blend. I'm gonna start with the almond milk. I have already my almonds. They're soaking before, one night before. The reason why is two things. One is gonna be my milk. It's gonna be very creamy. And the second thing is an enzyme that is not working very well for my stomach and makes me a lot of inflammation in the stomach. So you want to completely soak your nuts. I mean, in this case, we have almonds, but I recommend in the future all the pecans, walnuts, cashews, one night before, 8 hours, and it's gonna be plenty to take this enzyme out. So right now I have 2 cups of almonds, and this recipe is for milk, but if you want to use like a creamer for your coffee, or you want to do your lattes or anything, you can reduce just the quantity of water. Instead to use 6 cups of water, you can do it with probably 3, and it's going to be plenty. So we have around 4 cups of water right now, 2 cups of water. If you want less water is fine, or you want creamy, you can put just less water. So I'm going to use the blender, and I'm going to start. I had a bowl already here. And I'm gonna use my almond or nut milk.
Are you gonna add the dates right now, or?
No, the reason why I'm not gonna do that is because I need the pulp for the cheese. Got it. If you think that you don't want to use the cheese for that day, that's absolutely okay. That you can add the date and the vanilla.
How
Or
long,
if,
how long did
if
you blend it for?
probably was like around a minute
Okay.
with my blender. I had a Vitamix here, so it's not taking so long. If you think that yours needs a little longer time, around 1 minute is gonna be fine. So I'm trying to squeeze the most that I can. So if you're gonna use the pulp for cheese, in this case, you don't need to squeeze everything, all the water. We're gonna let a little moist the pulp, and that way it's gonna be perfect for the ricotta cheese. Again, these options, they're plant-based. I mean, that's okay if you continue with cheese. Just in my diet, I take completely the cheese out. And this is what I use basically for my substitute. So I'm gonna put right here the pool, and I'm gonna show you how it looks. So basically it's right here. This is the pulp from the almonds, and they're very creamy. And it's gonna be perfect for the next one. Okay. So right now I had the milk, and in this case you can add the the fruit. I'm gonna try to use all the milk. You don't need to. You can put just in a pitcher, and your milk is gonna be ready for 3-4 days in the refrigerator for next day or for the future days, and it's
Laura,
gonna be fun.
question. I
Sure.
was just blending the almond, so I thought I missed your instruction. Did you add anything else other than water and almonds?
No,
Okay,
nothing.
got it. Thank you.
So for right now, like a sweetness part, you can add banana. If you don't want banana, and just because you don't like the banana, it's fine. I like it because it helps us to give a little creamy part as well in the smoothie. But if you think that no, I don't like it, or I don't want a lot of sugar, just you can use banana and don't add dates. Or if you want a little sweet, you can add the dates. Depends what fruit do you use. I mean, normally berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, or strawberries, they're not too sweet. And I really recommend this kind of fruit because they're high in antioxidants. They have really good vitamin C, and it's good for your smoothies. It's good for your body, and they're easy to digest. So
Fun question about adding the dates.
sure.
Do you need to boil them before, or is there any process prior, or soak the dates before adding them?
You can do that. Sometimes I like to do my date syrup, and when I do that, I like to soak them one night before, and they're gonna be a little soft. You can do that as well.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So right now I have my milk, I have my banana, my dates, and I'm gonna use a little vanilla extract. And I put a little, the touch, let me give it this, of, I think, salt, in case that you want a little touch of minerals. Why we need minerals? Our body needs minerals, and when we drink any liquid water or anything, it needs to have a little touch of salt. My recommendations always is Saltic or is Himalaya salt, pink salt. They're very high in minerals, and you don't need a lot. It's just like a pinch, like 2-3 little rocks. and that's going to be perfect for our body with minerals. So right now my smoothie is really just, I need to add the strawberries. In this case, we have the strawberries. You can froze the fruit, you can froze the banana or the strawberries, and in case that you want the smoothie a little cold, if you think that no, I don't want it, that's okay. Or if you want to put the fruit like that and add ice, that's fine as well. In this recipe, I use maca. Maca is one of my favorite superfoods that I use every morning. For women, they're very good for hormones, and honestly, is one of the powders that I use. I don't use a lot of protein powders, but this is one of my favorite ones, and they're very low in calories for who watch that of the calories. So we don't need a lot. Just we need probably a teaspoon. And this is gonna be your perfect breakfast. With this, you're gonna have the protein, the perfect protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals that your body needs in a day. So I'm gonna use my blender again.
Where did you get maca powder? Actually, I couldn't find.
If you don't find maca powder, normally I found mine in Whole Foods. You can go to Fresh Time and Jungle Gyms. They have that. Probably Kroger. I'm not sure if they have it, but
Yeah,
in
sure.
this, oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know because I never see it in Kroger. But where do you see all the vitamins? Most of these places they have all the maca, all the healthy powders. It's spirulina. You can use chlorella. You can use anything that is, I mean, basically the protein are good for your body. So we have already the milk, and we have a fantastic smoothie for the morning. So I'm gonna use my glasses.
So maca powder is different to matcha powder, right? It's not
Yes,
matcha powder. It's
matcha is different. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have matcha and you want to add in your smoothies, they're fine too. What I really recommend is with these recipes and the clean eating diet is to try to avoid all the process that can be around, that they're not good for you. The only thing that is going to bring you is inflammation in your body. So that's why these recipes, they're easy and they're clean for your immune system. Right now that we have all this situation with virus, I mean, this is perfect. This high in vitamin C and all nutrients that your body needs every day. So right here is the smoothie. That's fantastic smoothie. I'm gonna share with the girls here. So I'm gonna continue with the next recipe. I have the pulp already here. For me, again, I didn't squeeze a lot and it's moist. I don't need to add more water. So for right now, what I'm gonna try to add is just the juice from the lemon. You can add lime too, but for me, lemon is less acid for this recipe. But if you don't have that and you have a lime, it's fine too. you can add more if you like garlic a lot. You can add more garlic than the normal. What I said in the recipe, I like a lot because in this recipe I can use most of my recipes are plain veggies. They're plain. So what I'm trying to do is jump up a little bit with this cheese, uh, and the garlic helps in this process. So right now I had already the garlic, the lemon, and I'm going with my nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is a very good part of my food, high in vitamin B12, and I like to use with my mac and cheese. Instead to use the cheese or lactose, I use my cashews and this nutritional yeast, and helps me to make my mac and cheese, and then they're very tasty as well. So we have 2 tablespoons or for the cheese. Again, I use the salted salt. And we can add a little pepper if you want.
Was that nutritional yeast you said?
The nutritional yeast is a yeast that is not activated. So it's gonna keep all the nutrients of the yeast. So right now my cheese is ready. I don't want to add any water until I don't know how smooth I want the cheese. I like to do my lasagna with just zucchini and veggies, and instead to use the cheese, I like to use this one, and tastes amazing. I like to use this cheese in the top of my salads instead to buy dressings that they're not good for you. This is perfect. Today we're gonna use with these rice wrappers, but I mean, you can use for just in crackers as well. If you put in the crackers, and it's fantastic. So I can, right now you can see a little crumbs around. Probably I want a little more smooth. So the only thing that I'm gonna do is add a little water, but not much. Just to incorporate again everything and keep it smooth. So it's a lot of good options with this cream, the creamer cheese. So you can see now for me it's perfect to manage with my rice wrappers. But again, if you want a little smooth, you can add more water, or you want a little dry, you don't need to add any water at all. So this is right here. And I'm gonna taste just to see if it's okay with salt. Probably needs a little more salt. And why I'm adding a little more salt is because basically my veggies, they don't have salt, they don't have any flavor. So my cheese is what is gonna give the flavor in this wrap. So this is it. It's perfect, it's beautiful, tastes delicious, and it's this cheese is a superfood for today. So I'm gonna, this cheese is ready. So I have a little warm water right here to play with my, as many options around. I found these little ones in Whole Foods. I found this in Jungle Gyms, a little bigger. This is more for international, and that's fantastic too. I mean, it's 2 options, they're fine. for right now, anybody had any questions about it? No questions? Okay. So I'm gonna start with the wrap, with the mini one. The only thing is I'm gonna put it on the water and wait a little bit that it's a little soft. I have already my veggies. Again, it's not big deal with the veggies. I have carrots, cucumber, bell peppers. Bell peppers works very good with spinach. Spinach is very high in iron, and iron works very good with vitamin C. So together, our liver absorb very good all the nutrients. So right here, I have some spinach, and you can put spinach, you can put lettuce, but in this case, I like to, because I know it that I have bell pepper, I want good option for me. I like to use mint for refreshing taste, but also mint is good for digestion for your body, for your stomach. So it helps to digest better the food. So I have first base. I like to add my carrots. We have a cucumber, bell pepper. If you want just one color or you want a green bell pepper, right now I choose these colors because it looks so pretty. And I like my fat that comes from the avocado. So in this wrap, I'm gonna have good fiber, good vitamins, good fat, and good protein that comes from the cheese. So you have all the options in just one recipe. So right now I'm gonna add the cheese. And I'm gonna start wrapping. And this is going to be the wrap. This is tiny, this is perfect for one person. If you want to play with your kids and ask them to play with you in the kitchen, they love to do this. If you want to play a little more in the kitchen for sauce, or what option can I put on the top, or I like to use coconut aminos or tamari for my recipes all the time. I don't like to use soy, but this is a really good substitute for soy. And I made, you don't need a lot. Just, I'm gonna show you very simple, easy recipe. 1 tablespoon of the coconut aminos. And honestly, it tastes like soy, but this is better for your body. And I have a little peanut butter.
Sorry, tamari is kind of a fishy sauce. What is that?
Tamari is like a soy. Yeah.
Soy sauce or fish
Yes,
sauce?
like a soy sauce.
It's soy sauce without gluten in it.
I see.
So right here, I'm gonna mix just the coconut aminos with the peanut butter. If you want to add a little bit about the garlic, you can. I don't want to add more salt because already the coconut aminos, they have salt, and I don't want to add more sodium in my recipe.
Yeah, excuse me, what is the sauce again? Like, is it coconut? What?
It's peanut butter with aminos, coconut aminos.
Aminos. Okay.
Yes.
Coconut aminos.
is right here. I'm gonna show you. Everybody can see it. I don't know if everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this also you could find it in Whole Foods?
Yes, anywhere.
Okay.
And anywhere you can find. This is the sauce. It's very creamy. You can add a little more drops of lemon. I don't have more lemon right here, but you can add more in case that you want. And it's right here. So if this sauce is more for this kind of wraps, and kids love it. So you have the sauce that comes with this one, or you can put on the top. And you have fantastic lunch, even dinner. And right here I have another, because I was working with my salad, I put another wrap on the water. The thing with these wraps, if you let them so long, they're gonna overcook, especially if it's hot water. So let's go move this one to here. Go to another one. They're very easy to manage.
So while you're doing, can I go back to that grind almond? So that just your recipe said minced garlic. Suddenly I just thought about, oh, can I just grind with almond together? Then I don't need to chop or mince the garlic one more time. Is this okay, or it has a kind of different flavor?
Again, the garlic, what you said with the cheese?
Yes. Oh, when I make cheese, that time
Okay.
I just grinded the almond.
Yes.
Then I wanted to just put some garlic in the
Yes.
grinder. Is
I
this
mean,
okay?
you can do it, or I mean, as soon as you squeeze your milk, you can put in the food processor with the garlic, and you don't need to chop or anything. You can add everything in the food processor, and it's gonna be the same thing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So we're gonna make another one. And again, a little more avocado to finish the avocado here. And it's very pretty and it's delicious. The flavor, good option for snacks. If the kids like to try different things, this is a really good option for kids as well. Right here, we have another type. Is anybody else that need more, they have more questions about it? About the smoothie or any wraps, any of the veggies, any, or all the ingredients, you can find them so easy in even Kroger. If you go to the organics site, you can find all this as well.
Oh, yeah, one more time about creamy cheese. Can I
Yes,
put
yes.
all kind of things like almond, water, lemon juice, garlic, and yeast, and then grind
Right.
it together? Is this
Right.
okay?
Yep, yep. In case that you don't want to add, or you want a little more flavor for, let's go to say that I don't want it for these wraps and I want to put in my crackers or my salad, you can put olive oil instead of
Oh.
water,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna taste amazing.
Oh, okay.
Or if you want avocado oil or flaxseed oil, any of the oil that gonna give you a little flavor,
Mhm.
you can use. I mean, really, this is good for my salad on the top, and it's fantastic.
Okay,
You,
good.
you can
Thank
make
you.
like a veggie bowl around
Mhm.
all the veggies and put this on the side. I like sometimes to make my bowl with all kind of spinach, lettuce, and all the veggies that you can see here, and some garbanzo in case that I want any legume, and this cheese, and I don't need to eat any animal protein at all.
Mhm. Okay, good. Mhm.
How can you keep this ricotta cheese in the refrigerator?
Yes, this is gonna give you, it's gonna keep for a week.
Okay.
Yes. And again, you can cook also this cheese. I mean, it's not necessary just to be raw. You can add in my lasagna, instead to use pasta, I use just I like to slice my zucchini, make a bed of the zucchini, and I like to do a dish with all veggies and tomato sauce, and to put on the top of the zucchini and this cheese, and put in the oven, and it's delicious. So I mean, this is a fantastic substitute for cheese in case that you want to avoid a little bit about lactose. This is a really, really good substitute. Again, if you don't want garlic, it's fine. You don't need to. But for me, garlic is a superfood. Helps you to inflammation and anything issues in your body. So it's a really, really, really good substitute.
One question about the rice rolls, because I don't particularly like them. I don't know if it's the texture or something about them. Can I use a vegan egg roll? And
Yes.
can I
Yes.
like with that cheese? Obviously not the veggies, but
Right.
well, I could add
And
the veggies.
also you can, I mean, if you don't want these rice wraps, you can just put like a lettuce and make your own wrap with the lettuce. I mean, it's
Okay.
a very good substitute too.
Okay.
How long can we keep the almond milk in the refrigerator?
For me, sometimes work 4 or 5 days, depends. But normally it's, yeah, 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Again, if you want to use that quantity for your creamer and your coffee, that's a good option as well. Just you need to add less water to the cream. Instead to use 6 cups, you're gonna use 3 or 2 cups of water, and it's gonna be super creamer. And then you can add the dates and the vanilla, and it's gonna be very good. You don't need to squeeze in your cheesecloth at all. I mean, it's gonna be fantastic like that. Sometimes very simple recipes help us to give us more ideas. I mean, I use strawberries, but you can use blueberries, or you can use blackberries. I mean, any of the fruits that you want for the smoothies. It's not necessary to be just strawberries. Or you don't want banana, you can put dates, and it's good as well.
Certainly I got an idea. Can I mix pineapple to creamy cheese when I grind can I add the pineapple? Pineapple to creamy cheese?
I'm not sure if you don't add the garlic. Yes, I think you can add the pineapple.
Oh, I already put some garlic too. So you think the garlic and pineapple doesn't
No,
go?
if you want to mix with pineapple, no, don't add garlic. I
I
don't.
see.
Yeah,
I see. I see.
I don't think so. It's gonna taste good.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are good matches of taste, right? So
Yeah.
said
I mean,
garlic and pineapple doesn't match.
yes. I mean, again, the garlic right now is give you a lot of flavor, and because it's basically what we have around is not a lot of flavor, right? And the cheese. So if you want to mix with any stronger vegetable or fruit, that is a good option, but don't put garlic. And really, this is so creamy and it's beautiful and it's perfect. Sometimes I like to just in crackers and in a tostada. I like to use in my tostadas as well. So it's you don't need to eat anything else. You can put some veggies on the top and your tostada, and it's gonna be fine.
No, that through the screen is so small, so I cannot see where that texture of almond is it very fine or kind of big pulp.
The sauce is very
No,
creamy.
almond creamy cheese
Oh, the creamy
in the
cheese.
bowl. Yeah, that one.
This one.
Yeah. Is this fine grinded or?
It's very creamy. It's very. I mean, if you use and the power blender, I mean, you don't see any almonds around. I mean, like a crunching. No, I mean it's smooth. It's very smooth.
Did you add water there? How could it so creamy? Mine is very dry and pulp. And
Because you need to add a little more water, or you can add olive oil.
oh, I see. Okay.
I think also you need to soak it overnight. That makes a big difference. If
Yes.
you soak it
Yes.
overnight, then it's a little rough.
I see.
And I mean, you can, if you soak more than 8 hours, that's fine. I mean, you're not gonna lose any nutrients in the almonds. Nothing. It's gonna be fine. The only thing is, it's not gonna be the enzyme that you can digest very well in your stomach. Sometimes that's why we feel a little bloating or like inflammation, like oh my gosh, I don't know what's happened with it. That's why, because there's an enzyme that we can digest very well.
I see. Got
Is
it.
any more questions? Everybody is okay with the recipe?
Yeah, very good. Very healthy and clean.
Yes, it's very clean. It is a fantastic option again for to take a break of our diet cooking. Or I mean, take me less than 1 hour making all this. Probably chopping, and it's gonna take you an hour to make all these recipes. But at the end, it's super clean. You can help your body to clean a little bit once a week, just to eat all these veggies.
Okay. Oh, did you use cold water for soaking that rice paper?
Yes, we need a little warm water to soak a little bit, because right now it's dry wrap. So yeah, you need to help a little bit to make hydration and the rice.
So you use the warm water instead of cold water.
Just very tiny warm. I mean, not necessarily be too hot. It's just warm.
Got it, got it. Mhm.
Yes.
Do you have a store or something like where we can order? Do you take any orders?
I'm sorry that the question I couldn't hear very well.
No, you said like we could get your stuff at Summit Hotel, but do you have a store or something?
That's a little bit the voice. I can't understand the question. If I have what? Oh. Okay. Oh, sorry. I that was in reference of the food. No, you can find all my food in here in the summit. It's in the morning. Some events they sell my cheesecakes. My cheesecake basically I made with cashews and natural fruit. I don't use lactose. I don't use any gluten. No flours. Everything is like a plant-based roll. My desserts are made with almond flour, and they are downstairs in the cafe area. You can ask for them. I have my granola bars, energy balls, all the desserts that I have. And on Thursdays, I have a dessert in Urbana Cafe that is in downtown. In Loveland, I have my hometown cafe. They have my granola bars and energy balls, and also the granola. So in case that you want to try my products. They're very healthy desserts, very healthy treats. And again, 4 or 5 ingredients normally are in my recipes. There's no more than.
So other than dessert, do you do other stuff as well? Other appetizers and main course that we can order from you? Or is it only just desserts that we can go and pick it up from Summit?
Well, right now, my Instagram is Laura's Healthy Delights. I started a couple weeks ago my new website that is Mind Palette. You can find recipes there. You can find tips about what kind of ingredients I use, why, I mean, basically is education in that website, Mind Palette.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm on Instagram as well. Facebook is just my desserts, Laura's Healthy Delights. I will start with my palette, but yeah, I have many recipes there that you can, they're free and you can follow. I'm gonna start workshops right there about fermentation and all kind of healthy options for, I mean, to choose.
What's your name again under Instagram?
Mind Palette, MIND Palette, and Laura's Healthy Delights. Both are connected, so you can find me. So easy there. And as well, my website is www.mindpalette.com.
Okay.
Yeah, I can happy to text you. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Well, thank you so much for being in this class. Hopefully, this can help you in the future with, playing a little bit in the kitchen, trying to clean a little bit the body. I know it's a lot of good options. I don't have any specific label on any diet, but I like to eat a lot about plant-based. They have really good options for our body. Any more questions? No. Are we going to continue or? Okay,
All right. So I think we have come to an end. Thank you very much, Laura,
thank you.
for introducing us to clean eating,
Absolutely.
to making with us some nice dishes, and you can enjoy a snack or a lunch for today. It was great to see you guys again and to connect with you. I can't hear you at the moment, but I hope you can. And yeah, so look on Laura's website if you want to get some more ideas. And stay safe and healthy, and see you at the next event.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Class, thank you.
Have a good time, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
You too.
you. Bye.
Bye.